Hi, welcome to the Wisdom Years. I'm Wayne Morrison. Today I'd like to talk about something that's really one of my favorite subjects, and that's prayer. I've come to see prayer in about three different ways generally. There are memorized prayers we have, such as Our Father who art in heaven, or may God bless and keep you always. There are millions of these recorded prayers that we can recite and do recite, and they're very powerful. All prayer is. And another form of prayer is directed prayer. So we might pray for someone's health, pray for our safety, pray for our children, our fathers, relatives, friends, etc. And then there's this more overlooked, I think, prayer form, which is to think that every second of every minute of every day and hour, we are constantly in prayer. What are we praying for, right? So sometimes the prayers I'm saying aren't really specific. In fact, I would say most of the time they're not. I'm worried about things, I'm planning things, I'm thinking things. It's all a form of a prayer because we're asking for assistance from God, from creation, to help us with what we're doing. The problem can be that we overlook, in my opinion, the most important factor in prayer. And that is that it shouldn't be my will. It should be God's will. The reason I say this is there are things we just cannot understand in this life. We don't have the ability to understand. And God does understand. But God, giving us the power of co-creation, has also blessed us with this ability to formulate thought and energy in prayer. Where a problem might arise is if I said, for example, please help this person to understand that they need to stay in their marriage. I'm just making something up. That might be what I want. And I could pray for that. And maybe other people would join me in this prayer. But in reality, is it the best thing? We don't know. Not here on earth. We simply can't know. So the best way I can pray, in my opinion, is to say, God, if this is your will, please help this person. Please help these people in their relationship. Please help me to be healthy. Please help me to have a happy life. Please help me to make others happier and more contented, if it is your will. I believe most of the time when we're thinking with the right mind, it will be God's will. But I think either way, whether it's God's will or not God's will, we are going to affect energy, motion, and reality. So remember, God first. What He wants, I want. Thank you very much.